What's up, guys? Chris from Video Games Playthroughs here is going for part 2 of my no death run on Infernal Mode, Resident Evil Revelations. Last time, I entered this room that I feel like I might die in. We'll see what happens. Um, gonna put subtitles on. That's not it. Audio is probably it. Nope, right here. Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that last part. Sorry. You'll be fine. You didn't miss anything anyway. Alright, let's see if I can kick some ass. Go. Alright, off to a rollicking good start. Get some distance. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I could dodge, but I can't. Still alive. Still good. Getting those headshots. Um, Starting to run out of ammo. We're fine. Come on, just. Okay, more running. Oh, here comes the punch. Or the kick. Oh yeah, charging up. Oh, the knife hits. Oh, got him. Actually wasn't as hard as I remember it being. But I mean, I guess I do have all my super weapons from my last game. Oh, so to continue my discussion from part one, I was talking about the okay. Well, before I start that, gotta go ahead and say this is probably the stupidest part of this game. It's trying to be like a TV show, and it's got this episode shit. Like it's really dumb. We'll see if we'll see if it gets really stupid right here. I guess I gotta press something. Okay, saving, whatever. It's like trying to force you into places to stop, which is dumb. Because, well, for one, they're way there's not enough time in between. Like they're really short and oh god, more retarded cutscenes. This game's story isn't very great, but I guess Resident Evil's never really been known for its fantastic storytelling. But I don't know. I hear that a lot about Resident Evil. It's like, okay, gonna compare it to Resident Evil 6 now. Resident Evil 6 story was outrageous and ridiculous, and I thought it was stupid. And a lot of the people defending the game were like, well, Resident Evil has always been, kind of stupid stories about conspiracy and stuff, which it kind of has. I can't say you're wrong, but it's like if you compare it to the first Resident Evil game, like yeah, there was kind of a story and there was a plot twist at the end with betrayal and all that good stuff, but it wasn't at the foreground of the game like 6 was trying to do. Like 6 was just shoving the story into your face, and it wasn't a good story, so obviously I didn't like it. And honestly, this one kind of does the same thing. Not as bad, but it's still trying to shove a shitty story into your mouth, which is it's just not that interesting. Sorry. Trying to get over this sickness as quickly as I can. Right. So Terra Grigia is supposed to be some utopian society or city, which never works. That trope isn't overused or anything. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. This is like a freaking BP commercial. Sorry, that's dating this episode a little bit. Graphics in this game are not bad. They're not fantastic. They're not as good as Resident Evil 5 or 6, but I mean, like I said, this was originally on the 3DS, so yeah. I guess it's really good for the 3DS. I don't know. I don't play 3DS that much. Okay, here's another thing I kind of don't like about this game. It really oh god, this is annoying. Sorry guys. So, what was I saying? Another thing I don't like about this game, right? It breaks the pace of the story by doing all these flashbacks and stuff. Because, okay, I like it better when the entire story takes place in one, well, generally one setting. Like if you look at the older Resident Evils, with one you got the mansion, two you got the police station, three was kind of all over the place, but it was still kind of a concentrated center of the city, and I don't, that just makes the world more cohesive to me, and it makes better set pieces if I can become familiar with my environment better like than just going place to place. So when it goes back to these cutscenes, it just kind of takes me out for a little bit, which I don't like. Like if the entire well, if let's say if most of the game just took place on the Genesis, that's what it's called. The this thing that almost broke the game, which I'll explain in a little bit because I promised you guys I would last time. But shit, what was I saying before this? Right, cohesive something or other. Um, yeah, if most of this game just took place on the ship, I would have liked it a lot better. Um, but it doesn't. Spoilers, not really, but yeah. So the Genesis, uh, almost broke the game for me because you use it to well, there's two uses for the Genesis. One is you scan dead enemies, and if you get to a certain percentage, you get a free herb, which I think is pretty cool. I don't really mind that much. Second use it has, it finds I don't think it's random, but just items in a room that you can't see unless you detect it with the Genesis. And it really just it makes it so that you never really run out of ammo because there's always hidden items around, and that's like Resident Evil Revelations to me was taking a step in the right direction for Resident Evil by kind of putting it back to its roots, making it more survival horror-ish. And then, the Genesis comes around and you find ridiculous amounts of ammo. Okay, this guy's not dead. Gotta kill him. So yeah, it was kind of counterintuitive. I'm dead. Not dead. Too fast. I don't know how well this is gonna go because game's on hard or infernal. But yeah, like the scanning to get health items, I think it's kind of cool. It's like you're gathering data on enemies, but it kind of really doesn't do anything. So they reward you with a health item, which doesn't really make any sense, but they gotta give you something, I guess. So it's kind of cool. Now I think on the 3DS, the Genesis worked with like the gyroscope, and I think that was its gimmick, which I think would be pretty cool. But obviously, you can't do that on a console, so they just mapped it to a button, which is also fine. It's not bad or anything. Right. So what just happened? I just pressed A and she turned around. Okay, blah blah blah. We're not gonna read this shit. Um, yeah. Oops. Let's try that again. Right. I just gotta get to 100% and then go back to O'Brien. That's the other guy we saw in the cutscene. He's lame, to say the least. More scanning. Almost done. Where are you? Ah, hello. That should be it right there. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so I got a herb from that, which is cool, I guess. You know, you can't backtrack without getting ambushed, so get ready for that. Jeez, I don't even know if I have enough ammo to beat this guy. Well, what's he doing? Alright. Shoot him in his mouth for massive damage. Shoot the tentacle to reveal the core. Get him, Parker. Because I can't. Gotta grab this shit and run. 5. Okay. Hope that's it. Hope that's enough to kill him. Oh my god, I'm really sorry, guys. Um, okay. Scan complete. I don't need it. I think that's the end of this sequence. I almost got him. I almost ended the game right there. Could've just killed him. Okay, guys, after this cutscene, I'm gonna call it quits for another part, which is good. Made it through 2 parts so far. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope this playthrough lasts much longer. Where's the emergency line? Oh, that acting. I don't know if it's shown the other guy in this. Cause like this guy's the head of the BSAA, I think. And the other guy's the head of the FBC, which is, you know, Resident Evil making up more and more corporations. But God, the other guy, the leader of the FBC, he just looks evil. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, you really gonna give it away that easily? Yeah, I mean, it's no. You guys should see it coming because he just looks like a freaking evil guy. So how can you expect anything different? I guess this is a prelude because this is before we get on the boat. On a ship. Right. And scenic shot. There's Terra Grigia. Looking lively and prosperous as ever. Alright guys, I'll catch you in part 3.